Hi, this is Marcus from DTF Station. In today's video we will show you how to pull ink from the waste ink pump on the Aries 113. Reasons why you might need to pull ink from the waste ink line is that it is a way to perform a heavy clog removal. You might have a heavy clog if you are experiencing a bad nozzle check, and no matter how many cleanings are performed you can't get the head to fire 90% or more. Second reason is during the initial setup. Fill ink process can consume more ink, so we will perform this process instead. Third is to test capping station position and damper pressure. If you are not seeing any ink draining out to the waste ink bottle or seeing the capping station with ink pooling or air forming around the edge of the drain tube during the cleaning or fill ink process, it could be that 1. Your cap top and your capping station tube is disconnected. 2. Your printhead is not sitting properly onto the cap. 3. Your cap seal may be broken and not creating a vacuum seal. 4. One of your dampers are contaminated or worn out as to not creating the seal. You will need paper towels, plastic gloves, and a syringe. Before starting, make sure that the carriage is in its home position. Do this by first pressing the enter button on the control panel. Now, open the right side panel and locate these two small black tubes. We will pull them up, but be careful not to pull them out of the cap. We will pull from both tubes. One tube is for CMYKW and the other tube is for the varnish. Pull a little to first identify which is which. Once verified, perform 2 strong syringe pulls. Ink should start to come out, but if you are getting pressure but no ink is coming out, your capping station is clogged or the printhead is not sitting on the cap properly. You may need to inspect the cap top and cap top tube connection. Second, if you are getting pressure but the air is pulling too much, you may have a contaminated damper, your capping station is not leveled properly onto the printhead, or the cap top seal is broken. Inspect the cap and cap top tube for any holes or damage, then perform a damper test. Open the front right side cover to see if the head is sitting properly on the cap, turn off the printer and move the capping station knob clockwise to increase the capping station height/pressure and try again. If you are getting full pressure and the ink is flowing well, the capping station is working perfectly. If you are getting full pressure but the ink flowing is very slow, you may have a clogged up head, and you may need to perform a warm head soak or further troubleshooting. Please contact the DTF Station support team. If you are only having an issue pulling only one line, that means you are having a problem with one of the print heads. Instead of pressing the clean button, let's go to Hosensoft software and run a clean from there. Here you can select H1 or H2. H1 is CMYKW and H2 is varnish head. Perform clean week 2 to 3 times. If both lines are working fine, go ahead and perform a regular clean from the machine. Or perform clean week from the software 2-3 times. Then perform a nozzle check. You can perform a nozzle check from the control panel. The goal is to get 90% of the nozzles firing. The blue box is the varnish layer and the red box is the 2 white ink layers. It is hard to see it on camera, so use a blue light or flashlight to check the patterns. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching.